Hey y'all, it's Friday, whatever date it is, I think. I don't know. It's late in the month. But this is going to be a long video, I think. Anyway, I have been psychoanalyzing myself. Now, who better to do that? Right? I know myself the best. I have been so messed up lately. I do not know who I am. I don't recognize myself. I look around my house. What a mess it is. Every room is turned upside down. Now, sometimes I manage to get in here and do some things that I should, like my dishes. I did dishes yesterday. But y'all, I've been telling myself, and y'all, I am so lazy. I am so lazy. Y'all, I have never been lazy. And I'm not lazy now. I am not too lazy to count rocks or separate rocks or play in the dirt or, anything else that I consider to be fun. I can sit here in my recliner. I try not to overdo it. Outside, I still do occasionally. But I try not to because I know I don't have really anything to help me. And let's see. That fly just went by. Did y'all see him? He took my train of thought. Let's see. Messes. The yard. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I am worse than I have ever been about starting and stopping and starting and stopping and going from one thing to another. Just like I'll start in the house, but God forbid I should have to go outside to do anything because there I go. I make messes outside. I have one out there right now. And I haven't even been outside today. But I keep thinking, what is wrong with me? I used to have a big house, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, something like that, front yard, backyard. And you know what? My house always looked good, and so did my yard. And I never left messes. When I got done with something, I put it away. Now, I don't do any of that. And if I sit down and open my phone, I can get lost in YouTube. I start watching van builds. I see something else that's kind of interesting. And I can just go for hours like that. And I can do the same thing outside. And I'm like, what is going on with me? I have really, really been in a bad way lately. I don't really feel like sad, like I'm depressed. Although, let me tell you, got to find a new little psychiatrist. I went in there the other day. I drug myself out of bed. My appointment was at 8 a.m. And I told her that I had not been sleeping really good and I'd been having a lot of nightmares. And y'all, you know, they say we all dream, but we just don't remember them all. Now, I don't know who they is. We've talked about that before. I have no clue who they is, but they say that. So I told her that. And she said, she's looking at her, computer screen. And she said, well, I'm just going to prescribe you, and she said what the name of it was. And she said, this should help you with the sleep and the nightmares. And I said, okay. See, the difference between a psychiatrist and a psychologist is a psychiatrist sees you for about 10, maybe you get your whole 15 minutes if you're lucky, and they just prescribe stuff. Yeah, which I'm thankful for. I am. I couldn't do without a couple of things that I take. But so she gives me, or she calls in or sends in to the drugstore I use this prescription. And this was, I don't know, several days ago. I haven't gone to pick it up. I looked it up. See, we have this thing here. I don't know if it's only San Diego County. I don't know, but it's called My Chart. And it's really cool. So I went in there and I saw the name of the new drug she prescribed me. So I looked it up. Well, evidently, they use this drug for people that have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, I get those acronyms mixed up. But anyway, PTSD, and it's had great results, and I was thrilled. And I read some of the reviews of men and women, and it's not just our men and women that have come home from being overseas and seeing atrocious things and whatever. It's not just them, it's other people. You can have PTSD from being beaten as a child, or just lots of things. So anyway, I thought, wow, she must think I'm having some really bad nightmares. And I couldn't really think of one to tell her. And so anyway, then I looked at the side effects. I almost said sound effects. Anyway, now, we know that almost every prescription out there, every drug, causes dizziness and constipation. Okay? Now, I've already had that stuff. I don't need any help. But it said that the main side effects were dizziness and fainting. Now, we know I have been through that, and I'm very careful. I wear my shoes. I try to. and I eat something in the morning, and I drink, and but you would think that her looking at my chart, that she would not prescribe that for me. But she did. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to find a new psychiatrist. I mean, first she laughed at me because I was complaining about the two doctors. Anyway, y'all, I've gotten off track as usual. But what I'm saying is that for some reason, I am stressed. I never think of myself as stressed. I mean, really, what do I have to be stressed about? I'm not married. I don't have any grown children living with me, sponging off me. I don't have anybody that's treating me bad. I mean, you know, Jerry is eccentric, but I am definitely not hungry, y'all. I am up about 7 pounds. I mean, all I want to do is eat and watch videos or dig in the dirt. I used to, uh, I had a plan for my day. And I got up and I took a shower, got the kids off if they were home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I did my plan that I had for the day. But now it's like I don't have any plan. I do, but I don't do it. I do not do it. So, and I am going to find myself a psychologist now that I have double insurance. I can afford to do that, and I am going to find one because she's going to have to tell me what in the heck is going on. I've been trying to think. Now, I do know it's like, what is causing me stress? I'm not making a ton of money, you know. When I first got the cottage, I was doing really good. And now I'm not, but that's my own fault. But I don't think it's that because I'm not in a panic about it, that's for sure. Y'all would be the first to know. Um, I'm not in a panic about finances. Yes, I've been talking about my van and would I go back to living in my van? And I definitely would. And am I trying to turn it into a camper van for, to go see my son, maybe go see my nephew, maybe to come see some of y'all. I won't come though until I've got this thing figured out, okay? But so I think that it's I was thinking about it yesterday, and it's like, why am I not keeping? I mean, even like I don't know how long I've been doing this. Do y'all remember when I started? Because I have not hidden anything from y'all. You have seen my house when it looked like robbers came in here looking for diamonds. I mean, but at least I know the first couple of years that I was here, my little cottage, I took good care of it. Good care of it. And, Jerry used to say it doesn't look like anybody lives here. But somewhere along the line, I have lost something. God help me, if it's my only brain cell, then I'm really in trouble. Um, it's like, I don't know. I try to make myself do stuff, the things that I know I need to do. Can y'all believe this? I have had my double insurance now I got my card in the mail last week. Haven't done one thing about it. I haven't called and tried to find any doctors. I haven't. You're supposed to pick a plan. There's plan A and plan B. In fact, this thing is sitting right here. Can y'all see that? Now, if you give me a choice, and that means 1 or 2. 1 or 2. That reminds me of the optometrist, how they'll do. Can you see this? Boom. Can you see that? They all look the same to me. But anyway, I haven't even done that, y'all. That is a priority. And I haven't done it. Why am I like this? I blame it on laziness, but it is not laziness. I'm not lazy. I am not too lazy to go out there and work in my yard. And I am not too lazy to watch videos or research something. Now, I have always disliked talking on the phone. Well, I used to talk to my high school sweetheart for hours. I mean, we all did that, right? And our girlfriends. But I mean, as an adult, as a young adult, I would come home from work and I didn't want to talk to anybody. My friends didn't call me, hardly ever, because I didn't want to talk. I'd have my husband answer the phone and I'd go like this. I just had talked all day long. I know it's hard to believe, isn't it, that I didn't want to talk. But you know what? It's like there's so much going on. And I have no reason to complain. As lives go, I have a pretty simple life. I mean, I do. I don't have, I have a simple life. So why am I not taking care of my sweet little home like I should? And why on earth do I have to change everything and change my mind? It wears me out, y'all. Just the fact that I can't make a decision and stick with it. Why can't I do that? And this is a major part of what is wrong. Not being able to make a decision and stick with it. And you've heard me say before, I have to make a decision and do the exact opposite. And that would probably work out better for me. I can't make a decision about anything. I need some new towels. What color am I going to get? Oh my word. You know, it's just like, what the heck? And I have been eating way too much sugar. So, you know, if I'm saying that, I am eating way too much sugar. So, you know, that's something that I know that I need to work on. Um, the other day, I had 3 of those little cream rolls I like, and I had a raspberry filled donut, and that was before 2 o'clock. I finally did have a big bowl of soup that Maria and Leo brought over to me, and I added some extra vegetables to it, so because I don't eat enough of them. So there is my diet, y'all, but I, you know, I am going to work on that because I do know that it has an effect on you. I bought salad stuff with groceries. And I actually have had a salad. I have to figure this out, y'all. And I know that, um, well, stress. I know where my stress is coming from. Stress me out, but not to the point that I keep everything nice and neat. I can't, I'm telling y'all, sometimes I just want to get some heavy duty contractor's bags and just start in one corner of the cottage and go through the whole thing and just fill those bags up and have the Goodwill come get them all. Like, I don't want anything. I don't want anything because I just make a mess with it and I don't clean it up. Now, seeing the messes stresses me out. And it is very hard on your self-esteem when you keep telling yourself how awful you are and how lazy you are and how ashamed you should be of yourselves. And I've tried to tell myself, you know what? I'm not lazy. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just different than I used to be. People change. That's not helping. That is not helping me. I cannot accept it. That is what is stressing me. That is stressing me. And I don't know why I have gotten like this. Now, you know, the rock thing, in a way, I kind of understand that. And, you know, I told you one of my friends said that it sounds like you're soothing yourself with that, you know. And I thought, I don't know, that could be true. I don't know that soothing, I mean, now, to me, soothing is when you take your little blankie and you've got that little silky part, you know. And my little brother, bless his heart, he had one of those blankies, and he used to feel of the silky part, and then he would twirl one of his curls on his head. he was soothing himself. And he sucked his thumb until the 2nd grade. He had a lot of soothing things. I don't remember doing any of that. But anyway, so by not keeping things up, that is stressing me. And then when you go and you are stressed long enough, that can lead to anxiety. Now, what is anxiety? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sure I've probably had it. Maybe I've got it now. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not really sure what anxiety is, but I'm pretty sure that I am very stressed over not having a handle on making messes and not. Now, I would not say it's nasty in here. You could come in here and you'd be comfortable eating on my plates, and you could sleep in my bed, and you could take a shower. But you might not be able to walk through to get to the bathroom. I mean, it's like, I don't know, y'all. This is so boring. But I did want to share this with you so that you have an idea of what the heck is going on with me. I mean, I don't put out videos very often, and they're just, and I don't answer comments, and I'm so lethargic about everything. Everything. Y'all are not the only thing, okay? But you're the thing that I feel the worst about. And I'm not going to apologize. I have done that over and over, and I'm going to do better, and I'm going to do this and that, and that. That's just a lot of lip service. I'm just trying to explain what I think is going on. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. Now, if I find a new psychologist and she spends a few sessions with me getting my background, how boring. I just hate that. I think I should just dictate everything and then just hand her a bunch of notes and say, read this when you get time, and then we'll have an appointment. But you can count the time you spend reading as appointments, as long as I don't have to rehash all this stuff. I did not have a terrible childhood. I was not beaten. I've had stuff in my life. I want to know who has not had stuff. Some of us have more, some have less, and some of us are kind of in the middle. I mean, but I don't have any, at least I don't think so, unresolved daddy issues or, unresolved anger, or only at myself. But I have to figure this out, you guys. And I did start doing some purging. And I have made some progress. And I'm going to keep trying to do that. So, I said I was going to make a how long have I been ranting and raving at y'all? I don't want you to look up my nose. Oh my gosh, 30 minutes. Okay, well, I do have a little more to talk to y'all about, but I'm going to do it in a video here in about 2 seconds. Talk to you in a minute. Bye, y'all.